From the Summer of Love to the Valley of the Moon, a memoir by Nancy J. Martin, narrated by Wrobleski. If you would like to view the photos that go along with this book, you can find them at nancyjmartinauthor.com. Harpo's Blues by Phoebe Snow. I wish I was a willow, and I could sway to the music in the wind. And I wish I was a lover. I wouldn't need my costumes and pretend. I wish I was a mountain. I'd pass boldly through the clouds and never end. I wish I was a soft refrain. When the lights were out, I'd play and be your friend. I strut and fret my hour upon the stage. The hour is up. I have to run and hide my rage. I'm lost again. I think I'm really scared. I won't be back at all this time and have my deepest secrets shared. I'd like to be a willow, a lover, a mountain, or a soft refrain. But I'd hate to be a grown-up and have to try to bear my life in pain. Prologue. Shopping at Britex on Post Street in San Francisco was my idea of heaven on earth in 1968. Fabulous combinations of cotton candy pink and bright tangerine, or purple, teal, and lime green prints on fresh bolts of multi-fibered fabrics filled the entire store, roof to basement. Getting down on my knees, digging through oversized cardboard cartons of cool remnants, and finding an unexpected great deal was a big part of the fun. I was always on the lookout for fabric remnants covered with huge geometric shapes in bright colors and sleek Asian prints to create huge, fluffy floor pillows. Those comfy creations sold the minute I left them in the craft stores or consignment shops, providing me with additional dollars to help make ends meet. After thoroughly scouring all the remnant boxes, the next step was moving on to the sewing patterns, stored in their huge heavy gray metal filing cabinets. Everything was Carnaby Street style then: colors, fashion, and music. Humming along to Georgie Girl playing on the store sound system, I'd slide open one of the drawers and leaf through the selection of sewing patterns. Discovering a pattern for a perfect little mini dress inspired me to find an ideal fabric to complement the design. Even the smell of the tissue paper patterns did a number on me, exactly like the smell of books in the library or bookstore. Gleefully toting a stuffed Britex bag, my next stop would always be the dance store nearby, where they sold leotards and tights in every bright primary color. Taking my new fabrics out of the bag, I'd come away with 2 or 3 pairs of tights and colors to match. This was my look: psychedelic patterned mini dress, jewel-toned tights, knee-high boots, dangling earrings from Cost Plus, and handmade strands of love beads. My colorful bead necklaces were strung on string while I sat on the edge of my bed, quaffing cheap Red Mountain wine out of a sticky water glass and listening to the very hip sounds of Thelonious Monk. Prior to the London mod look, my wardrobe was simply basic black. Black headband, black turtleneck, black bell-bottoms or a black mini-skirt, black tights, and black boots. As protection from the fog and cold, I had a heavy, waterproof navy blue pea jacket purchased cheaply from the local Army-Navy surplus store. This look, plus the fact that I wore no makeup at all, simplified getting dressed in the morning. At the time, I was living in a $9 a week, bare-bones room with a funky bathroom in the hall, shared with junkies, winos, and lots of Ajax. In a run-down, multi-storied hotel above a bar on Grant Avenue. My lumpy single bed was under a window overlooking the street, where I could see, smell, and hear all the action.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?